guys, good morning. I'm really sorry. After exiting Zozila Pass, I mentioned that I will be talking to you as soon as I reach the hotel, but I was too tired. By the time I reached Srinagar, it was around 10 o'clock, and again we were close to Independence Day. Only just few hours left for 15th August, and there were a lot of checkings over here, a lot of security checks. So by the time I came, I was completely exhausted and drenched with rain. Even though wearing my rain gear, I don't know how come I was completely drenched. My boots were completely soaked up, and so I completely removed everything, took a shower, and just had a food and crashed. And today is a very fine morning, and I'm still in my bed right now. But yeah, just getting everything hooked up right now, and from now, within an hour or two, I will be leaving here from Srinagar towards Delhi, and estimated time will be again maybe around 12 hours or 10 hours, depending on the traffic. The sky is clear over here, weather is good. As compared to yesterday, it was pretty bad. At Zozila Pass, it was raining horribly, and I was stuck in a landslide. That to 3 landslide, I would say. Yeah, and by the way, happy Independence Day, guys. Today is Independence Day, and what a wonderful day to ride. And today we are all set to hit the highway. By the way, let me tell you, my one second, this guy. Okay, so by the way, my whole uniform was completely drenched yesterday, but I was able to dry a few of them. By the way, Srinagar, Jammu and all these places, Pathankot and all these places will be on high alert because it's Independence Day. So there will be a lot of security things going on. And another thing is that because of all these security checks, there's a possibility there will be a heavy traffic on the road. So let's hope I'll be able to cross all those parts without any problem, and cross Pathankot, and from there I don't think so I'll have any challenges because it's more of Punjab. So the roads are pretty good over here. Also the roads are pretty good, but yeah, over here the roads are pretty good, but the only challenge is these are the security areas, so you will come across a lot of challenges, a lot of checks and all, and a lot of traffic jams. Let's hope I don't get any. The map is set to the fastest route, and we have to continue the pace. The temperature over here in Srinagar is pretty okay, but if you are not moving like how I'm doing right now, riding, I'm able to feel the breeze. But if you are standing at one place and or let's say you're walking, so the problem is there's a lot of humidity over here, and because of that there's heat also, and you sweat a lot over here even though we are next to the mountain. By the way, I got an update from Google. I don't know how far it's perfectly correct, but yeah, it's look at this guy, useless he is. So yeah, as I was saying, there's thunderstorm expected within a couple of hours. So by the time the thunderstorm hits over here, I'll be already out of Srinagar. Look at the nature over here, man. Look at the nature. Look at the surroundings, covered with tall trees, green pasture land, and that mountain over there. Crazy. That's why it's called paradise over here. Kashmir being a paradise place. Yeah, man, it's so close to nature, and honestly, the air quality. I've mentioned this when I visited over here for the first time on my trip. I did mention that the air quality over here is so fantastic, so good. And look at the tarmac, man. Look at the tarmac. It's so fantastic. It's so cool. By the way, over there I can see thunderstorm piling up, and any moment it might rain over there. And this side, it's completely clear sky, so nothing to worry. But you never know when the climate changes when you are next to the mountain, because in the mountains you can't expect anything. Everything happens within a fraction of seconds. So yeah, but I've never seen rivers behaving so dangerously in the mountain, and this is the first time in this particular trip I have seen something like that, which was really crazy. Really crazy. Look at that mountain over there. You can hardly see the outline of that mountains over there. It's almost covered with dark clouds, possible rain. I hope that is not the place where I'm heading to, because for Jammu we'll be heading towards the mountain. And yes, the roads are awesome, but weather is not good. Let's see if it is not raining and I'm able to cross these mountains without any problem. But that looks horrifying, man. That looks horrifying. But again, this is a part of the journey and adventure. So let's see. So this is the folks that I was talking about. They are on their I guess it's a Meteor 650, and look at the roar of that Royal Enfield engine, man. And they're completely loaded up, man. On track right now. We have got connected to the expressway, so that was a complete detour from Banihal town, probably because of some kind of military exercise. That's the reason why the roads were blocked, and we were asked to get diverted towards the Banihal town over there, and now we have got connected, so not a problem. Guys, just look at the houses over here in these mountains. Pretty crazy, man. And sometimes I feel, are these guys not scared of landslide or falling off? Just look at this, just at the edge. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. So this is the second tunnel on the way towards Jammu. Now I'm not sure how long is this tunnel, but okay, let's see. By the way, this is the first time. Okay, this is a small one. By the way, this is the first time I'm going through this tunnel, because while coming there is no tunnel. Only while going towards Jammu you will find this tunnel. So pretty small, I guess 100 meters or so. Wow. By the way, we are getting some few spots of rain over here in these mountains, probably because there is a small dark cloud just above my head, and yeah, and over there, if you see, just behind this mountain, the other mountain is covered with clouds. So probably because of all that, I can see few spots of rain, but let's hope I am able to cross this pretty quickly. Now, by the way, this part, it's a single lane because the bridge is getting constructed on my right. So once it is done, see, yeah, once it is done, then this lane will be only used for us. Look at this, guys. I've been asked by Google to come on this patch of road, and I don't know, I'm the only person who is actually going on this road, and Google Maps shows me this way only. I don't understand. I think I have taken a wrong turn, to be honest. Let's see. It's pretty scary, and I guess this road is not utilized anymore. Man, Google, you should never trust on Google, man. Should never trust on Google. Oh shit. Shit. Oh shit. Full slush. I don't know if there is a road ahead or not. And that is the place where I should be connecting through. And let's see. Yeah, we do have road, but it is very risky. Guys, do check before coming. Look at that. Finally, I made through. Okay. Okay, I guess you have to use a tunnel, and I'm using, what am I doing? I could have used that same lane, but fine, it's okay. I'll go from this route. Okay, there was a tunnel which I was supposed to use, but I did not. Google Maps can be so treacherous, man. So treacherous. It can take you for a very good spin, and it can also take your life, because I've seen many incidents happening because of Google Maps. We have exited the tunnel, and now got the indication I need to fuel up, low fuel, and I have a range of 160 kilometers or less than that. So I'll ride a few more kilometers, probably more 60 kilometers, and then I can refuel it. So let me just try to get down from here first. So again, it's a single patch of road, so want to get back to the main road. Again, this is a place where you will find a little bit difficulty in riding, because it's a single patch. So yeah. Wow. It's so wow, man. It's so wow. Wow. It's hot as well. I'm getting again cooked with this jacket. And I would say this jacket is good for winters, to be honest, but not for extreme winters. But winters, yeah, you can say it is not a mesh jacket, that's why it's not breathable. But yeah, so I guess somewhere we are in some kind of a town over here. It's a big town that I see, but I don't know where exactly am I right now. It was showing Rambha over here, just a couple of kilometers away. Probably this is Rambha, I guess. But yeah, now the narrow road is ended, so now we are on broader road, so we can easily clock good handsome speed. By the way, Udaipur is around 49 kilometers from here, and Katra is around 88 kilometers. Let's see. Now, by the way, my wife is also traveling towards Katra, and she is just expected to reach her by 2 p.m. and over here it's what's the time? It's almost 2 right now. So it's not possible for me to reach. Okay. I took my first break after 170 kilometers, just almost near to Jammu. The weather over here is piling up the clouds, as you can see over there at the distance. It might rain, and the other side over there it's dark clouds, and over here as well. So I'll quickly have something, a cup of tea, and then have something like my biscuits that I have, and then I can move forward. So I'll see you after some time once I'm done with my break.